just levitate.
Hey guys, welcome to the Good Smile Impact. This is day 1 and they revealed quite a few cool model kits. So let's check it out. We're started off with the Nirvash Type 0 from Eureka 7, and this guy is looking amazing. Looking pretty darn good. Remember, some of the images you're gonna see here are pretty much CG images. It's not the real model kit. But check it out here. Yeah, he comes with the board, which is really nice that they included that. It does have the transformation, which is great. So yeah, this guy is looking pretty darn awesome. I might have to pick it up. It's a really cool mech design. But man, there's a lot here. There's a lot, so let's keep going. Okay guys, Glavion, looking pretty good. It's one of those anime super robots I don't know much about, but I'm digging the color scheme. I mean, the white, the blue, and a little bit of gray with the red letter and numbering. That's pretty one. Check out here a closer look at it. It does transform into the car, which is pretty cool. And the car does actually transform again, which is pretty awesome. So it has all 3 transformations. That's pretty nice. And he does come with weapons. You can see there he does have a gun, which is, well, he has to have something, right? But man, he's looking pretty darn sweet. Honestly, he's looking sweet. So let's keep going. We got Garland from Megazord 23, and he is looking awesome, by the way. This is one of those kits that I wanted to see for a long time. And he's looking great in the robot form, but he does transform into a 1/24 scale variable model of the actual bike, which is pretty awesome. You can see how the transformation is gonna go. Looks pretty darn interesting. So yeah, I was really excited to see this guy. I think the last kit they did of him was in Bandai. I think it was Kobukiya or another company. Could be wrong about that, but man, seeing it here in MODEROID form is pretty awesome. Hopefully we get to see him in person soon so we can see the actual scale to it. So guys, let's keep going because there's a lot more. This is just the surface. Okay, we got the Orgus here. Looking very interesting. I'm not a fan of that color scheme, man. When you put the white and the brown and the black and the red, I'm really not a fan of that. But hey, it's the Orgus. Here you can see that it's gonna have transformations. You got the robot, you got this jet, you got this guardian mode or airwalk mode, and you have the freaking tank, which actually looks pretty interesting because it's pretty close to what the Megazord tanks in Power Ranger looks like. But yeah, that's the Orgus. The Hyper Grandson, as you can see here, looking pretty sweet. I mean, it has a really nice Gundam design, Gundam look to it, which is pretty cool. Too bad he doesn't have a sheath for his sword, but I'm guessing it's just like that. He just carries it like that. It's still badass. Here you can see it. Closer look at the eyes, and again, that Gundam shaped head looks awesome. And you can see the back. The back doesn't really have much detail, as you can see. It looks pretty plain. But yeah, Hyper Grandson looking pretty awesome. I'm not a fan of white and gray, that combination when they do in the robots, but with this one it works. So it's pretty nice, and hopefully the eyes do light up. That would be pretty awesome for it. Okay, from Night and Magic comes Toy Box, as you can see here. Looking very interesting. This is a very interesting kit, honestly. Very interesting design with the shoulder pads, the giant neck, the arms, the legs. This guy looks very interesting. So here you can see attaching does come with the sword. You can see that the sword actually does have some detailing on it on the middle part of the blade, which is great. I really like how the fingers actually have guards on them on the top, which is pretty nice. You can also see that it has arms on the back. Ooh, that's very interesting. Here's a closer look at the face with that red visor. That looks good. The chest looks pretty darn nice. So yeah, this is Toy Box. What an interesting name from Knights and Magic. Toy Box. I love it, honestly. That's a really cool idea. Hey, we got this really cool mech. Let's just call him Toy Box, you know. So yeah, I think you might want to add this one to your Toy Box. Get it? Also from Knights and Magic comes the Chariot, the Type 3 equipment. So yeah, this is the Chariot. So you can put Toy Box in there, and you can have him being pulled, of course. They're all gonna be sold separately, by the way. I think these ones, the horses, basically, have already been released or announced. I'm pretty sure I saw them last time, and they, you know, you have to buy 2 of them if you wanna be able to complete this image like that. So yeah, that's the Chariot. Here's some line art for it, looking good. And as you can see, yeah, you need all 3 of them to be able to pull it off. But that's how Toy Box is gonna sit. Looks like he has a cannon as well in there. Looks like he has a couple more weapons as well. It's very interesting. It's interesting, honestly. It's a very interesting design and everything, but we'll see. It's gonna be expensive because you need everything. So yeah, I'm pretty sure if you're a fan of Toy Box and Knights of Magic, you probably don't care about spending the money to go hit the whole set. So yeah, it's a Robo here, and looking pretty interesting. Kind of has like that design of Eureka 7 with a little bit of Macross in it. I'm digging the colors. I really like the green, really stands out. And here's a closer look at the face. The face is actually pretty, to me it's kind of ugly because it looks like it just has this handlebar mustache, you know. But back looks very interesting. I like how the actual wings or thrusters actually extend, and they do have a form to it. From the back, this guy looks awesome, and from the front as well. So yeah, this guy's looking great, but like I said, the colors are beautiful. I'm really digging the colors. The only thing that I don't like is the handlebar mustache, but hey, whatever, it still looks awesome. The Vandred here from Vandred is interesting. Like the head looks to be sunken down a lot, and it's blue. It's blue with some green and a little bit of white, a little bit of a darker blue on it. Looks interesting. Here you can see that you have those clear green parts all over it, which is nice. Well, it's not all over it. It actually has 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it only has 4 of them, but still nice. And here's another look of it. Not my favorite of the ones here, but still pretty nice. Okay, so the Type E97 TFVEX Crabman High Legs. So yeah, this is the Crabman High Legs. This is interesting. This is from Pat Labor, by the way. So yeah, it's like this tall crab with one eye, with a mono eye there. Here's another look at it. Not much to say about it, honestly. The eye actually looks like it's a clear piece of plastic, which I like that touch. Should always be like that. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this guy. And RoboCop from RoboCop 3. Yeah, this is the RoboCop with the jetpack. And this is the one from the really bad RoboCop movie. So yeah, here's a closer look. Looks good. It has the machine gun that he carries with the jetpack with the... Is it supposed to be a flamethrower or rocket launcher? One of the two. And as you can see, you're gonna be getting RoboCop himself. He has the Auto 9, the gun holster, the Axis spike. And here you can see a better look at the jetpack and a better look at his weapon, the machine gun, flamethrower, rocket launcher thing, which actually, that looks pretty badass, but the rest of the stuff is actually pretty silly, honestly. But, I don't know, I wish this jetpack looked better. I think they kind of went like, hey, RoboCop needs a jetpack, and they went like, okay, let's give him this jetpack, and there you go. But yeah, that is the MODEROID RoboCop from RoboCop 3 with the jetpack. So, check it out, Hyper Red Jack Armor, which is looking good, honestly, that looks great. Now, it does transform, because you can have him without the armor, which is pretty nice, and the transformation here, which looks really cool, to the police bike slash, yeah, it actually has wheels, so it's a bike. So I was gonna say it's like a hover bike, but I guess not. But still, looks really awesome. Looks like a bike from Mega Man X. You can see that it has those giant cannons, which are pretty darn cool. I love it. But yeah, this guy looks pretty darn awesome with everything. You know, it transforms, it has the cannon, the colors are beautiful, pretty cool. So, this is one that I should keep an eye on, honestly. Okay guys, this is the Tensuji 28 Go FX. So, if you don't know Tensuji 28, well, this is another version of it. This is the 28 FX. This is looking very interesting, honestly. And as you can see here, he can fly. Yes, he can fly because he does come with that dragon that attaches to the back, so he's able to have wings. And yeah, he looks good. He looks good, honestly. Tensujin is one of those series that I kind of like the robot design. I like it, the original one, but then they I think for this one, for MODEROID, I think what they did was they didn't scale it properly, so it's not 9 inches tall, it's like 6. I could be wrong about that. I think the only two on the MODEROID line that are 9 inches tall are Giant Robo and Big O. And I'm guessing none of the other ones have gotten close to that. I mean, I wish Shin Getter would have gotten to that size because I would have bought it, but I went with the 3-0 arrange black version for Shin Getter. So yeah, we got the Black Ox here, and it's just that, you know, this is the Black Ox, you know, the rival to Tensujin Go FX. Here's a better look at the face. As you can see, there it has the ox logo on it, and these are just CG images, so you know, he does transform, as you can see here, which the transformation actually looks pretty cool. But yeah, like I said, these are just CG images, it's not the real thing, but I would love to see this thing in person. Hopefully I get to see it in person soon, because that's gonna look pretty badass there. So we got Musashi from Megaton Musashi, and he looks like a Musashi, and he looks like he weighs a megaton. Really interesting robot here. I like how big the shoulders are and the arms and the legs. This guy looks awesome. You can see that he even has swords on him, which is pretty cool. Here you can see his size, 160 millimeters. And here you can see the weapons. He's gonna have 2 swords and a revolver basically, so that is looking good. Check it out here, doing one of his ultimate attacks there. That punch looks awesome. But yeah, this is the Megaton Musashi, which, like I said, it fits the name, it fits the bill. Okay guys, one of my favorite designs here, the Line Barrel Overdrive. This thing looks badass, and I love it because it's a very edgy design, and you can see the exposed frame in some area with that copper color, which looks great. I love the white, I love the orange that they use, a little bit of a gray and a little bit of green. This looks awesome. Check it out here from the back and a closer look at it. The head looks very interesting. This guy looks awesome. Check it out, the exposed frame on the shoulder pads. It has a little bit on the forearms. You can see here on the back skirt as well. Wow, this is pretty cool. Ooh, I honestly gonna have to go pick this guy up. This is a really cool design. Darn, I don't know anything about this series, but just the design alone, that's badass. Okay guys, we got Shin Getter Dragon from Getter Roll Daikensen. Yes, we got Shin Getter Dragon here, which looks awesome. Man, the design of him looks amazing, and not only that, but the detailing that they did on the shoulder pads looks badass. The arms, all the freaking spikes all over him. The colors look good. I don't even mind the awfully colored yellowish that they did with a little bit of like this magenta on him. I don't even mind about that. This guy looks pretty badass. Check it out here, which is Tomahawk, of course, looking cool. And yeah, that's all they showed. That's all they showed of it, looking awesome. The only thing is that this is gonna be like Shin Getter, like their version of Shin Getter, that is just like 6 inches tall. You know, it's not that tall. It's figure size, which I don't like that. I want them to be bigger. I want them to be 7.5 or 8 or 9. I want them to be taller. You know, that's the only thing that kept me from getting Shin Getter. So I'm pretty sure this is gonna be right in line with that, because there's nothing else suggesting that it's not. So yeah, I probably won't be picking this guy up, but it's still pretty awesome to see. Take no Mechasmile. Yeah, weird name, but this guy looks good. It looks like it fits in line with Gain and all those guys. It looks great. You know, pretty nice looking robot, honestly. You can see that he does come with the sword. You can see him here doing what, shields or preparing to fire off a beam. It's pretty nice. And here you can see it from the back. It's very simple from the back. But yeah, that is the Take no Mechasmile kit. Okay, it's nice. It's a nice kit. Will I pick it up? Probably not. But still, if you're a fan of this series, they got you covered there. Okay guys, this is the Rafsephon. This thing is pretty awesome. The reason being the wings on the head with the individual feathers, that looks amazing. Just the design of this thing is just so awesome. Check it out here. The gold, the purple, the white, everything is looking great on it. And check it out here, looking godly with the open mouth. Here you can see the face. So it looks like that head is not gonna have a lot of articulation, honestly, because like, where's the neck? Like, there's nothing. He has a neck beard, basically. And check it out from the back. Something that I've been noticing on this impact is that a lot of the kits they're showing have very simple back designs to them. He does come with the bow and the arrow there, which looks pretty badass. And check it out, you can even see that the face has these little cracks on it. That's cool. And here's a closer look at the face, and check out that screaming face, that open mouth one. That looks horrifying right there. That's like something you see in your dreams and your nightmares. It wakes you up and you go like, oh shit, what the fuck was that? But yeah, guys, this is pretty much, we're getting to close, and as you can see here, we got 4 more kits that have been announced, so let's go. Got these 3 here, looking pretty nice. And this guy. What, you guys thought that I wasn't gonna talk about this guy? Yeah. Looking badass, ain't it? Looking freaking badass. This is probably one of my favorite kits of the whole impact that they did, and doesn't disappoint. I love the blue, the white, the gold, the gray, the black. Looking badass, and it's probably gonna be one of the kits that I'm gonna pick up from them, honestly. Then we got this one here, which looks, well, it is just that. It's just an image, just nothing else, you know. But it looks like an interesting design. We'll have to wait for a full thing. And then we got this one here that transforms into the robot, into the bird, and then you have the beast. But yeah, guys, that does it for the MODEROID Impact Show. This was day 1, so we'll see what they come out with day 2. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like, comment, subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys next time.